Hey, it's John Siskovich, and I'm going to show you my online farm marketing strategy for 2015 for my farm. So it's January 2015, and I've been doing a lot of research on what I'm going to focus on to get people onto my farm via the internet this year. There's a lot of things that I do for offline marketing, but my online marketing needs its own strategy. So one of the first things I do, make it personal. Let's talk about me and my farm. I'm the farm manager at Camps Road Farm, and there I am right there. So I broke it down into primary and secondary marketing channels, I guess, online. With the primary, that's your home base. We're going to call that your website and your email list. Now with the website, that's your home base for everything. I mean, that's your presence online. That's your farm. That's where you're going. That's what's going on. You have all your information about what you have for sale, where people can find you, how they can get in touch with you. When you send an update on the farm, you're going to send it from your website. If you have any other social media or secondary channels, which we'll get into in a second, they all tie back to your website. It's also how you're found in search engines. They find your website, people find out more information about your farm, and then you hopefully convert them into customers. Your email list ties into your website, and it also ties into you directly, because if your website goes down, if any of your other social channels and your secondary channels fail, you'll always have your email list, and you can let your customers know, hey, this is going on, or hey, we have this available. And it's a good way to get into people's pockets, into their cell phones, where everybody has email on their phone nowadays. An email list is a great thing to have. So that's your primary. Let's add in now secondary: Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. There's a lot of different social networks out there. These are the ones I've had most success with so far. I have one more that I'm going to add in just a second because I just found out some more information. But for now, my home base is Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So because these are secondary, or what I call secondary, they all feed back to the website. That's your home base. That's your farm online. And we'll just make this one fun and squirrely. They all tie back to your website. Now, Instagram, any of these can tie into each other in whatever way you want them to. For instance, I use Instagram to easily post photographs to Facebook, and then Facebook has the information that sends people back to my website. YouTube, I'll create a video and post it on Facebook, and then send it back to my website. I also use YouTube on my website when I'll do a farm tour via video, and I'll put it in a blog post on the website, and then I'll do an email broadcast that references the new blog post on the website, which has the video from YouTube. So you can see really quickly why they call it the internet, or the interwebs is what I call it, because it's all interconnected. And on farming, you have a tractor and you want to get as much use out of it as you possibly can. Same thing with the internet. Anything you do, you want to drag it out as far as you can and get the most out of all your effort. Now, the one I found out about today, not that I found out about the network, but some of the changes and updates they're doing, is Google+. Google+ is doing a lot more with integration with Google Maps. And Google Maps, I don't know about you, but for me personally, that's how I find people. So over the coming weeks, I'll be looking into Google+. It's January 2015. So after this, I'll be looking into Google+ and how that can affect my business. I want to generate more on-farm sales directly to me. So updating my Google+, which has all my, our farm open hours, more information about what we have to sell. And it's also an area where people can leave feedback and reviews, 1 to 5 star reviews based on the quality of your farm. And that's showing up in local search engine results on Google. When you Google, farms in my area, if I'm highly ranked in Google+ and on Google Maps, then I'm more likely to show up and people might come to the farm. So the last thing I want to talk about is strategy. So you have all this stuff. We're going to erase all of it here. Let's go into strategy. What are you going to do this year? Well, a lot of the trends that are happening online and successful marketing online, because there's so much information, has been visual, basing everything off of having more visual content. And what do I mean by visual? Well, that's doing more photos, more videos, and finding ways that's easy for you to not only take those photos and videos, but post them on your various channels, going back to your primary and secondary online channels. So your strategy, visual, a lot of photos and videos, and being open and honest. Transparency is a major thing these days with small business, especially. The more transparent you are, the more people like you. They're building a story not just around your business, but you. This guy over here. This is the guy, Camps Road Farm, people buy from Camps Road Farm, but they also buy because I have a lot of conversation. I started the CSA, and, I have a little cute daughter and a wife, and they come with me to the farmer's market. And because I share a lot of photos, videos about myself and the farm and what we're doing, and I'm very honest and open about everything that happens on the farm, for better or worse, people respond to that. And I've had a lot of repeat customers just because I am who I am, which is a wonderful and humbling thing. Now, because this is a lot of information to pack into a 6-minute video, I created a 30-minute podcast. If you go to farmmarketingsolutions.com/64, you'll find the show notes for the episode that I just did on my podcast on what I'm doing to have successful online farm marketing in 2015. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you for taking the time to watch the video. And until next time, I'll see you out in the fields.